Hi guys, my name's Calamity Joe. Welcome back to a new Minecraft YouTube live stream. This is another live Survival Legacy episode. We are live on Minecraft Legacy Console Edition, the greatest Legacy Minecraft version there is. We are live here on the Legacy Console Edition. I am heading up a hill right now because I want to visit the tree. I want to visit the jungle tree, the tree that's stood here for 9 years, for nearly 9 years, just right at the top here. It's just stood here for as long as possible. We should have some people turn up on the stream in a second. We are currently live on Legacy. This is just another Minecraft Legacy stream. This is another live Survival Legacy episode. So we're currently live on Legacy Edition. This is a later stream because streams are going to be a little bit less frequent. These streams are going to be a little bit less frequent in a couple of for this week, as I'm in the middle of doing a college assignment, which I'm finding very, very stressful because I don't understand the software that we have to use. We've never learned it, I've never learned it because this is something completely different. So yeah, the streams will be a little bit less frequent, but we're streaming now, so hello everybody. Hello to the person who's just joined the stream. Welcome to the stream. Okay, they've gone. But anyway, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna Google something in a minute. It is nearly 7 o'clock at night, and the stream says no data, but then next to it says there's loads of data. Weird. Hmm. Yeah, it does say the stream's live. That's weird. It said it wasn't live then. Hello to the person who's just joined the stream. Welcome to the stream. Why does it keep saying top chat? I want it on live chat. On live chat, on top chat, you don't. Sometimes it misses out comments, but on live chat it doesn't. Hello to the people who've just joined the stream. Welcome to the stream. Is this? Can you see the stream? Because for me it's a black screen. No, it's not a black screen anymore. That's so weird. That's very weird. We're out live on Legacy Console Edition at the moment. This is my world, Survival Legacy. This is 9 years old. We've been building on it since 2016. It's a very old world. We've basically built absolutely everything. But you can always build more. It's Minecraft. You can always build more. Someone said to me I should build a movie theatre, a cinema, which I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. I think we will build a cinema soon. We just need to. We should build a theatre. We should build a theatre, a big theatre sometime. Not entirely sure where we should build that because we've got hardly any space in the town anymore. But that's something we should build. We should build a theatre. We've got to find space to see if we could even build something such as that. So we might have to quickly go and have a look and just see if we got any space. Because there's some things we just physically can't build anymore because there's not much space in the town. There's a bit of space here. We could probably build a couple of things here, but then there isn't much space, if you get what I mean. There isn't much space here. Yeah, there isn't much space across here. Hmm. I think we're gonna have to start thinking about maybe we expand the town somewhere else. So this is Legacy. This is Legacy Town. But we haven't got much space anymore, so we need to. Because obviously the movie studio took, the film studio took most of it, took up a lot of space. Um, I'm under the idea of everybody is whether if we build if we do build a film studio, do we build the film studio in the minigame area? I suppose if it gets down to it, we could probably. If it gets down to it, if it gets down to it, we could probably make the town come up here as well. Hmm. Or the only other logical option I think we'd have, or the only logical option I think we'll have in the future, I think this. I'm not sure if this is like gonna be the best option, but whether I think the only option we might have in the future is whether we start expanding the town over here. Whether we start expanding our Minecraft town, that town across here, and then we get rid of some of these. Well, we won't get rid of that one because a subscriber built that. But yeah, we might have to get. I think if we get rid of these, I think we might have to do this in the future. Well, no, we're not going to think about that now, of course. But then we are just going to get rid of these because these cobblestone rings, they have absolutely no relevance to any build that we've got, any plans. So we can get rid of these. Still want that cob? I thought do we not have that chest there anymore? Oh, no, we don't. Well, we'll just find a chest then. There's bound to be one somewhere. There we go. Let's just start by just start by picking up some of these cobblestone bits. Good. We're just going to go across here like that. We're going to... Yeah, I think the only logical option I think we've got in the future is whether we expand the town this way. But yeah, that's something to think about in the future. That's something to think about in the future, I think. Let's go to bed. It's another Minecraft. It's another glorious Minecraft day. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Let's think of something to build today. We have to build something. We have to build something. Yeah. Yeah. We need to think about this. Are we gonna do? With especially with the town, we can build some smaller shops across here. That's not going to be an issue. But if we want to build like a movie cinema or something like that, I mean, we built the film studio. Where's that? You just over there behind the bone of the shop. Um, sorry, I'm just checking some Discord notifications. There we go. Because I have a I have a Discord server for this channel, and I'm just using it, just checking some notifications on it. I put a question in just now about could you obtain something in survival? Is there a way? But apparently only with data packs. Um, There we go. So, can you see my stream? Can you guys see my stream? Because Decepted, I just got a message from Decepted, and he says you can't see it. But then it says that you. That's so weird. Please, someone comment in the live chat. Can you see this? Can you see the screen? Can you see what's going on? Because for Decepted just messaged me saying you can't see. People can't see the stream. So can you guys see the stream? So I have no idea. Can you? Can anyone in there please in the stream? Can you please someone comment? Can you see the screen? Can you see the stream? Can you see me moving up on the bridge now? Can you see me moving across the bridge? Well, sorry, you'll see it later in a couple of seconds on the stream. But can you see me moving across the bridge or yeah. So it says that you can see moving across the bridge. So can you guys see the stream? Because some people can't see it. Um, we're just gonna break this because that was an example I gave yesterday for somebody about how many Minecraft maps you would need for certain on certain worlds. Go, still see it. Kind of funny. Let's just pop up here so we can get rid of all the stone on the bottom. Looks like Australia, that one. There we go. Let's go. Let's pull this stone. Is that all of it now? Yes, that should be all of it. I'm just going to put something in my Discord server a second. There we go. Yeah, so it says for me, it says the stream's live. So is it live? Can you what? Can you see this? Can you hear the music? Can you hear the music? Here we go. Can you hear the stream? Can you hear the stream? Can you see the stream? I have no idea. Yes, no, no. Can you see the stream? Yes, can you see the stream? I don't know if you can. I generally, guys, to anyone watching, I don't know if you can see the stream. So please, can you just comment something like, I don't know, I can see the stream. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Um, honestly, no idea. La 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 la. Bum ba na 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 na. Right, we're just gonna have a look at something for 2 seconds. I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea if people can see the stream. That's so bizarre. Anyway. Hello to everyone that's just joined. Welcome to the stream. We are currently streaming on Minecraft Legacy Console Edition. This is my world, Survival Legacy. This is a world that I've been playing on since 2016. We've created it on August the 22nd, 2016. Or as Decepted knows, it accidentally once in a video. It was, what day is it? It's October 1st. It's August the 22nd, 2016. The way through the video I said I forgot what year it was and day it was. Genius. We're just tidying up the world a tad and I've just fallen off. But don't worry. You serious, man? I'm so close. Here, that's good. Right, so we've just picked up all those blocks. Well, I do not know if this is. I think we're on easy mode, peaceful mode at the moment. Because obviously we were doing something in the Nether yesterday, so I died in the Nether because I got pelted from one side. I got pelted from one side, pelted from the other. Hmm. Right. Nothing in that chest of any actual importance. I did find mending the other day, and I was very happy. I saw some slime blocks just in there. We've got 14 14 slime blocks that we can take to the chest room. I'm gonna hop in this house a minute because there's a bed in this house. Do do do. Hello, Mr. Llama. Do do do. Yeah. Is asleep for the night. Just want to have a quick look at a notification a second. But yeah, so what are we going to think about building today? Please suggest some build ideas in the in the live chat. That would be beneficial. I suppose actually we could actually fit in another town build there. Hello, the Cursed Raptor. Welcome to the stream. You can see the stream, can't you? Because generally I don't know if people could hear the stream. I don't know if people can see the stream because a friend of mine messaged me saying that he couldn't see the stream. So I generally don't know if people can see the stream. Oh, so you can see the stream. Anyway, yeah, welcome to the stream. You can see and hear the stream. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I didn't know whether people could hear it. 'Cause my friend Decepted messaged me saying that people couldn't see the stream. So I was a little nervous that I didn't know whether people could see it. But if people can see, if you can see it, that means that. What am I doing? I'm currently just thinking about some build ideas about what to build. So I'm sort of scouting out sort of locations. I'm sort of tempted to use some of these purple blocks and just build something somewhere. I kind of like the idea of building a little bunker somewhere. So that's what we are going to do. We're just going to find a place. How about a velociraptor? That would be an interesting build idea. I would have to. I think I'd have to wait wait for a while on building that one because I don't. I know what they look like, but I wouldn't know how to build one in Minecraft. Interesting though. In the velociraptors, really interesting history. What most people don't know about velociraptors is they actually had everything everything that people know about them from like in Jurassic Park and all that, or films like that, is all wrong. Velociraptors actually had feathers. Velociraptors and Tyrannosaurus Rexes all have feathers. Yeah, the T Rexes and Velociraptors actually have feathers because they're actually similar to birds, which I find quite interesting. So people have been told that they were these big scaly creatures, and actually they were covered with feathers, which is very Yo, is this live? This stream is generally live. Yes, it is. Yeah, birds evolved. Well, the birds existed. The birds existed. Birds already existed. They said they were because they were around at the same time. Birds existed, and yeah, dinosaurs. Most dinosaurs actually had feathers. Really interesting Really interesting history. We're trying to find. Yes, Alan Mueller. Is it Mueller or Mueller? This generally is life. Yeah. It's like humans and apes. It's like humans and apes. Humans and and gorillas. Or is it humans and orangutans? Gorillas, orangutans are humans. It might be chimpanzees as well. They're human. They're humans' greatest living relative, closest living relatives. So yeah, humans and gorillas are pretty similar. This is so nostalgic. I got a sub. Thank you. For that, we are aiming to hit 5,300 by the end of next April. Yeah. Bonbos. That's bonobos. That's the one I'm thinking of. And gorillas are similar as well. But a gorilla though, I wouldn't want to take on a gorilla. If I saw a gorilla charging at me, I'm running the other way. A normal gorilla is, most gorillas, for example, gorillas are shorter than humans on average. The average gorilla only gets to about 5'7", well, about 1.7 meters. Um, but they weigh like 260 kg. So if I see a gorilla charging at me, I'm like, I know that this 260 kg is what? 260 kg in pounds. I don't know. Google's playing that. 500. That's nearly 600 pounds. If I see a gorilla charging at me, I'm like, yeah, I'm running. I'm turning. I'm turning the other way. If I see a gorilla running at me, I'm running the other way. I'm like, yeah, I'm legging it. Makes me it's really interesting though. It is really the history of it's really of certain animals is really interesting. So if you look at it, for example, if you look at a gorilla, it would be cool if a velociraptor, just a creature in general, broke through the mountain like escaping from an escape it was trapped in. Hmm. I mean, they would go at like 45, 50. They would go like 45, 50 miles an hour if they were hungry. I mean, if I see a gorilla running at me at 400, if I see a not a gorilla, if I have a velociraptor running at 45 miles an hour, that's like the speed of a car. But also pretty short, really. 1.6 feet, so yeah. Well, adult velociraptors range from 4'9" to 6'6" to 6'8". So that's but still, even if it was 4'9", you're not surviving. Even if it is just 4'9". I mean, like I said, relatively small. Yeah. I mean, isn't everything? Well, there's another one. What's the other animal? What's the other animal I'm thinking of? Um, Cave bears was another one. There's another animal extinct in the Ice Age. You had you had colossal cave bears, and they were colossal cave bears were something like 18. They were something like 13 feet tall. Like you see one of them. If I saw one of them, I'd be legging it. There's a show. There was a show in the UK in the early 2000s. It was called Prehistoric Park, but the whole thing, it's like a mockumentary, but it's basically like this guy is a genuine genuine zoologist, but he did a mockumentary of where he was going back in time and talking about animals and rescuing animals from years gone by. And they mentioned the cave bear in there and said how tall they were. They were almost 13 feet tall. I mean, that's pretty much triple my height. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna. I'd be running. There's some animals that are. What was the other one? A treasure, sinus. 10 feet tall, lived in North America. Yeah. Um, I mean, I'm fairly short. I'm fairly short, not too short, but um. Oh, sinus. Sorry, I read it as sinus. Um, my eyesight's not the best. Well, yeah, I'm fairly short, not too short, but I'm roughly 5'9", 175 centimeters. But if I saw a cave bear, which is that's double. If I saw a bear that's double my height, I that's double like well, that's double my height, literally me twice. I think I'm running. I think I'm running. I think I'm really running for it. Depends how quick they are as well. Because if you're 13, if an animal if an animal is 13 feet, if an animal is 13 feet, it's going to have to weigh a lot. Did I hear about the woolly mouse? I did. I found that really interesting. But I remember in like 2013 when they found the woolly mammoth that they want to clone, which they found with blood, some of its blood still in it. I remember reading that as an article in 2013. Um, I remember it being 2013 because I was in school. I was in one of my last years of primary school. So if anyone here is American, I know in America you do elementary, middle, and high. In the UK you do in the UK your school years are you do primary school and secondary. So you do primary from 4 to 11, and then you do secondary from 11 to 16, and then you leave school. But I would have been in primary school when I read this, and it's got to be about 2013. And I remember seeing the article about the woolly mammoth, and that they could clone it. Yeah, that would be amazing. Because the dodo's a really interesting story, because the dodo had no natural predators. Of course, the dodo's what the biggest thing for the dodo was it had no the dodo had no natural predators at all. So the dodo just walked up to the humans and wanted to be its friend. Did I make that 3? I did, yeah. Good. We're just going to make a nice little add-on extension room when we can put some of our end stuff. It's really interesting. It's really interesting stuff. The dodo, I said, the dodo was an interesting thing. So the humans tried to eat it, thought it tasted good, and because the dodos didn't have natural predators, they didn't have an instinct of running away, so they just went up to the humans wanting to be its friend. They wanted to just be our man's friend, and they just stood there, and then the humans thought, well, oh, it's a bird, we'll try that. Oh, it's nice. Let's go around up the go and get. Let's go and have some more of that. And before they knew it, the dodo was extinct. Yeah, wild pigeons land on Mauritius and evolved into the dodo there. They ate stones to crush the berries. They ate stones to crush the berries in their stomachs, and the French wiped them out with masculines and rats and diseases. Yeah, and most of that is as well. Most of that comes from as well the fact that those the people that landed there. It's the same with for example, it's the same with the people that landed would have landed there originally. Like European travelers that went off to America. The amount a lot of the tribal kingdoms at the time over in the Native Americans, a lot of them didn't die from being attacked. A lot of them died from diseases which they didn't have over there. I'm just going to quickly go and get some, go to the chest room, and we're going to get some steps for what I want to build in here. Right, so we're going to go via this bedroom because Deceptive put a door in, which it takes us to go through this bit. And we can go straight into the chest room via here. I want to, what do I want? Where's the question? Who was the first European? You always say, the history books always say Columbus, but it wasn't. It was a Viking a few centuries before. Which is why they called it Vinland. It wasn't if you know the history, it wasn't Columbus. It was a Viking man. It was a Viking trying to land somewhere in the 1100s, or was it before that? Damn it! I thought you wouldn't know that. Yeah, I'm very knowledgeable on history. I'm very good with history. It's my strongest subject. I can tell quite a bit of history. I love learning history. So I'll learn German history, French history. I'll look at American history. American history I find quite interesting because of the War of 1812. I find quite interesting. The Americans paint that as a win, but most historians, you're German. Yeah, I find all history interesting. So I find I find like the history of Bismarck quite interesting. The Kaisers. I had to learn about obviously as part of my history GCSE in the UK. When were the mammoths wiped out? Well, a lot of people, the mammoths, a lot of people thought it was 10,000 years ago at the end of the Ice Age, but they believe it was they believe there was some land that was on an island until as close as 4,000 years ago. They believed that the last woolly mammoth went extinct roughly 4,000 years ago. To put a bit of historical context on there, the Egyptians would have been building the pyramids at the same time. The Egyptians would have been building the pyramids of Giza at the same time that the I knew it was an island. I couldn't remember the name of the island, but I could remember the name of the I could remember that it was an island and it was roughly 4,000 years ago. There we go. So that looks quite nice. I think I know. I thought you wouldn't know that. No, I know a lot because I just love history. I love history. I love ancient stuff, archaeology, um, history, geography, mythology. It's anything that I finally met my match. Hmm. I just find stuff interesting. I just find things interesting. So yeah, I like it. Ask me questions, okay? On what topic? On what topic? Fine. Fine. When they invented penicillin in the 1920s, what was the test number? What was the test number that when they were inventing penicillin, what was the test number? What test number was the one that actually killed the bacteria? want some glowstone, I think. Just gonna grab some of that so we can go into this nether place just to make it a little bit nicer. Right, I think we might have to go up one here. I think that isn't too hard. That is that. I feel bad. I feel like I've made that too hard. Yeah, but I can tell you the answer to that. Yes, but when they tested it, when they tested what it could do, it was 606. They tested it 606 times before they found the one that actually worked. Which I find is incredible, because most people nowadays would get, I think, I don't know about everyone else on the stream, but I think most people would normally get, most people nowadays would probably give up on 20, let alone trying 606 times before they found one that actually worked. Yeah. Trying to find a, trying to think of a good question. And they aren't that thorough though. Yeah, I had to learn that as a history. I had to learn that as a history for a history exam. Um, oh, here's one. Who invented germ theory? Well, who discovered germ theory? I need some. Oh, I need some better lights down here. I think we need some. I think we need some rooms in here. I think we need. We're gonna have some little rooms in here. I think. German theory. Germ theory deceptive, not German theory. Germ theory. They're, the Curse Raptor's very good with history, so they're very good. Well, had a lot of knowledge and asked me a load of questions, and surprisingly I got them. So he asked me to say a few questions. So I'm trying to find. So he asked me to say a few questions on anything. So, um, I just thought of germ theory. It was two people. It was Louis Pasteur, a French winemaker, and then it was a German scientist called Robert Koch. Um, I That's such a random. That's such a deceptive question. That is a very deceptive question. Let's use the last of these steps, and let's just make this for many subjects. You've you found and watched the answer. Well, of course you watched it, decepted. I know what you're like. Oh. Well, most probably. They were probably nothing but bones then. I'm joking. So, I quite like the idea of putting some glowstone here. Yeah, I think everyone's got a wide range. I mean, look on Discord. Fine, I'll look on Discord. 1907. 1907. That's the answer to your history question. 1907. Well, they are. They're probably about 140 now. Bloody hell. Probably already completely gone, and I'm not an expert on corpses, but I'm pretty sure they should be gone by now. Yeah, but they're definitely gone by now. Most definitely. I believe they're most definitely gone now. I mean, I think they've got to be gone now if it was 100 year. If it was 100 and. If it was 107 years. If it was 118 years ago, I'm pretty much sure they're gone. That my strongest subjects of my strongest subjects are filmmaking, history, and geography. There we go. So I like that. Why do you play on such an old Minecraft version? Because I like it. I like it, and it lags. It doesn't lag as much, so I just like playing it. To be honest, that's really my answer. I just like playing it. Exactly. Two of my strongest points: history and film. The first film was the Roundhay Garden scene. That was shot in 1888. So it's literally 2 seconds. Oh, I got a question for everybody. What was the first? Who invented the first camera? Who invented the first moving image? What the hell's this? What do you think this is, Decepted? I mean, I have no awareness of anything over here. I'm finding... Oh man, I haven't been paying attention in history class. It's alright. I mean, I did pay attention in history class. What did I say the question was? First moving image was a man called Edward Muybridge. He was asked to answer a question about when horses ran, did they have a feet? Did they ever put their feet on the ground? Did their first Godzilla film? I going 1930 something, I think. No, it's 1950. 1954. Oh, it's a tunnel. So I can't go this way. It's the tunnel. 1954. Yeah. I was thinking. What's my most impressive build? We'll head there in 2 seconds. I just need to dump this stuff for a moment. I need to find a chest, but luckily for us, there's a chest up here. My most impressive build on this Minecraft world is No. I want the bow. I probably want. Actually, we don't need that food because we're on peaceful mode right now. Because I went into the Nether yesterday and died, so I went to peaceful so I can get my stuff back. How was the Godzilla Roar created? I'm not entirely sure, but I know it's going to be Foley work. It's going to be Foley work. So it's probably a car. Or it's the sea. I'm not entirely sure, but I know how they did the lightsabers in Star Wars. That was a metal slinky. Because when they pinged the metal slinky, it went zoom. And if you look at the TIE fighters in Star Wars, it's actually an elephant's trunk. This actually, let's quickly stand further back. What country would you love to go? Probably. There's a couple. Um, there's a couple of countries I would love to go actually. Australia, Canada. Maybe not Brazil. I wouldn't. No, Decepted. I'd go to Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and then I would probably go to Germany again. I'd probably go to Berlin again because I really liked it in Berlin. It was Simeone Man 2011. This is my most impressive build. They rubbed a glove with some resin or some fluid stuff and a violin and over a violin. Yeah, that's how they do these old things. When the TIE fighters in Star Wars was metal slinkies, was a metal slinky that they hit, and then it went and made a zoom sound effect. Um, do you know how they made Dracula's eyes red in the original Dracula film, the Hammer horror films in the 1950s? Yeah, Simeone Man 2011. This is my most impressive build. It's the snow globe. It is what was the question? Yeah, when they did when they did the original Dracula, the Hammer films starring Christopher Lee as Dracula, he took a bar of soap and rubbed it on his eyes. So the red eyes in the original Dracula's films was he rubbed soap in his eyes. He rubbed a bar of soap in his eyes and made his eyes red. Is that the Calamity of Joe Legacy Discord server Deceptive? Because yeah, I should be promoting the Discord server, but I forgot to put the Discord button. I forgot to put the Discord button in the live stream. Um, but don't worry, I'll put it in now. I totally forgot to put it in today. Um, do we have a bed up here? Yeah, I just left a random bed up here. Join now to see what? Um, maybe we should put a history chat in there. We've got a filmmaking chat. We should put a history chat in there. That's a good idea. What's the coldest temperature in Celsius? 260 something. It's 260 something, I believe. Hold on. What does thing freeze at? 273. Yeah, I was close. Check my Discord server. I'm streaming now. I'm streaming. I can't spell. Someone's just respond. What have you done, Decepted? Okay, Decepted's just made porn chat. Um, seriously, that's wrong. Because there's young people in that Discord server, Decepted. I'm sorry, but it is wrong. So yeah, to the person that commented, what's my best Minecraft build? That's my best Minecraft build. That's a snow globe. But yeah, I have I have played Minecraft with the Water World preset, and it reminded there was a picture of Joe leaked in there. No, there wasn't. There was a picture in my Discord server of me, but I put some about a short film. I put a picture in my Discord server of a short film that I'm working on for a college assignment, and I put a picture of the clown suit that I'd ordered because the clown suit that I'd ordered a clown suit that was two sizes too big. I'd ordered a clown suit that was two sizes too big inadvertently, but when it turned up and I put it on, I was like, this is going to be too big, and then it barely fits. So I was like, well, that's wrong. That's a bit weird. Yeah, I have tried the water word preset. I just got to go and bye. Have to go now. Goodbye. Thank you for joining the live stream, and I will see you in the next one. Um, but yeah, this clown suit, everybody, did not fit. It did fit, barely, but not in the way that it said on the label. Which, you know, Oh, my ankle. My ankle just snapped. Ooh. Yeah, I have just put the Discord link in, everybody, because I had forgotten to. I'm just going to quickly close the blinds because it's getting dark and I'm starting not to be able to see things again. I'm just going to turn the light on. But yeah, we're back. Right. But yes, this is my favourite build on the world. It is the snow globe. It took me 5 weeks to build, and the video is it's very big. The video is long. It's when I shot it, the video I shot for it was huge. It was 22 gigabytes at one point. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't buy that hard drive. I'll have to look at doing that tomorrow. I needed to buy a new hard drive. I was looking at a 2000 megabytes a second, 2 terabyte hard drive. Oh, yeah. So, let's think about what we could build. So, I had an idea. We were building a little end thingy-majiggy-mabobby. La 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 ba 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 ba. For when I do this, for when I do that, we're going to go across down here, jump. When was that put? Actually, I didn't even read when that was put. Oh, it was put 30 minutes ago. Yeah, questionable short. We made a thing called questionable short films, and I found a really good one the other day. You still here, Decepted? Or are you dead? It was a great sadness. We must announce the death of Decepted. But Decepted's sacrifice was not in vain. Hold on. I'm in the wrong place. But Decepted did not die in vain. I think this will work. We need to think about what we're building right here. Ah ha 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 ha. Sorry everybody, I seem to have an itchy nose. That's what I want to do. We want to look at this now. I'm going to take some go find some torches, but we're going to put some I've got some end chests left over from somewhere, and we're going to go and grab some of those. So take a detour through here, down here, take a detour through this door here, come up these steps. Right, so that's what I want at the moment, so end stone blocks, need some more of those. I swear we had some I'm 100% convinced we had some end chests left over. We did the other day. We did have some end chests left over. Ah, parts are, they might be upstairs actually. How much glowstone we got left? Do 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 do. Da na 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. So yeah, I got some ideas of what we want to build. We got some ideas of what we want to build. I need some. I could have swore we had some end chests left over. Right, three. We got three left over. Okay, that's good enough. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed. We are just about. We are aiming to hit 5,300 subscribers by the end of the year. By the end of the next month, sorry. We're currently 69 away, so that's a great number to be on. 69. Right, let's go this way. So we can head this way now, straight through here. We can hop to here, hop under there, down into here, and into here. So we're going to do this. We're going to have to put one of these here, I think, because of that, the wall there being... let's just go and see how much purple blocks we got left. Well, these ones can lead to places. These ones here can lead to places. So we could have more. We could have more rooms this way. Actually, we can't. No, in the case of this one, we can go this way. Can we or can't we? Because I think no, we can't. Cause nothing will go that way. So that's fantastic. What was I? No, what was I doing? We're going to this chest because no, this chest because we left the purple blocks in here. We're gonna take 90 odd because I don't know how many we'll need. Here we go. So we're gonna put two there. Hello, Edits Pro. Welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna quickly go and get some glowstone, which we have some here. Nothing much. How are you? I keep going down the wrong staircase. I gotta go to the nether portal room here, and then behind this wall we decided to create a little end area. So this is looking rather good. We just need to think about we can add some stuff so we can add some rooms this way. What's happening? At the moment we're creating this little end room. We've got the nether portal room here. We've got the nether portal room here, and we're creating our own little end room here. So what we're gonna do with this, we've had the nether portal room there for a long time. But the idea that I've got, and we're doing, I'm just going to quickly go and grab a crafting table so we can make some stairs. So I'm just making a little room. I'm just making a little ends room. I just want a crafting table right now. Where the hell's the next crafting table? There'll be one in this room, won't there? Yeah, there's one in the corner. So... Oh, no, it's purple pillars that make stairs then. Ah, I didn't know that. How many? We don't have a lot of purple pillars. We only have 28 on us. Did we just bring? Do we just have some more stairs with us? We don't. But there'll be a crafting table in the kitchen. So rather than go back to that place, there'll be one in the kitchen. But yeah, that's what we're building. What mod version are you using? This isn't a mod. This is generally just Legacy. This is generally just the console edition. I still have the console edition on my game, so I'm just playing that for a bit. I'm currently just wow. I still have Legacy console edition on here, so I just felt like playing it today. I still do all my content on here, so it's just I'm playing Nintendo Switch actually. It's actually Nintendo Switch edition. There we go. So we're going to break this. Yeah, Nintendo had Legacy Console Edition was on Nintendo as well. Legacy Console Edition was on Nintendo Switch. Legacy Console Edition was on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Wii U. 4J Studios created the version on both of those as well. When was the last time you cleaned your room? The other day. When was the last time you did yours? Do you have Java? I do, but I don't play it, to be honest, because I only bought it. I only bought Java Edition. I only bought the Java Edition because what was it? I know you don't really, Deceptive. That's why I said. Your room is practically the bin. Yeah, basically, I do have Java Edition, but I only bought it because I couldn't buy Bedrock Edition by myself. You always bin the shit in the bin. That was a one-time thing. Decepted is just a running joke between me and Decepted. Yeah, Legacy bed. Just a quick question. Yeah, yeah. What's your quick question? How can you play Java with friends? I don't know, to be honest, because I've never played Java Edition. To be honest, I only play Bedrock Edition and Console Edition. So I only played Bedrock Edition. I do have Java Edition, but I only bought it because it was cheaper to buy that and Bedrock Edition together than Bedrock on its own. But I've never played Java, so I honestly would not know. What is this? Okay, we found another room that I have no idea what it is. Oh, this time it's a lab. Okay, now I know what this is. This time it's the lab, so we can't officially go very far this way as well. What PC do I have? Do you know what? Windows. I don't actually know. Well, I know it's an Asus. I know it's an Asus laptop. I don't have a PC. I have a laptop. So I don't. I just have a laptop. So that's the only thing I use. Do we have any more purple blocks left so we can just focus on using that? I just need to go and get some more. Did we have any more over here left over, or no? Yes, we do. I didn't think we did, but no, we do. But yeah, I only use a laptop, so I run Bedrock Edition. You have... I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I know what 5G is. Yeah, I'm not very good with computers, if you get what I mean. If you get what I mean, I'm not the best with computers. Well, I don't even know what that is, Decepted, so you're... Let's just... How Decepted to stop being rude. Decepted, stop being rude. It's Decepted, but it is Decepted. He does like to troll people. Well, I can't stop Decepted from swearing because he is a... I got in trouble for this by a subscriber the other day because I didn't stop Decepted from swearing on stream. But I'm like, I can't stop him. Technically, I can't stop him from swearing on stream. And also, I don't to be honest, everybody, I don't really care about swearing on streams. I had this person have a go at me the other day because Decepted had swore on a stream and I didn't ban him for saying bad words, but I'm like, I can't ban someone for saying a swear word because I think YouTube is for 13 years and up. So I can't ban someone for swearing because technically, I think at 13 years old, you pretty much know all the swear words anyway. And you should be able to handle swearing at 13, I think. There we go. That's looking very nice. And then we can make the other side, we can make as big as we want. Well, apart from there, we can make the next side as big as what we want because there is nothing that way. There is physically nothing. I can just mute him. Yeah. I mean, I can't stop someone from swearing on a stream because I... Oh, I just farted. Sorry. Yeah. On streams, I don't tend to stop people from swearing because I think YouTube says 13 years and above. Oh, you can only watch YouTube if you're 13 years and above. A lot of people ignore that now. So technically, if you see a swear word and you're on a stream and you're on someone's video and you're under 13, it's technically your fault for being on... I think it's technically their fault for being on the stream. It's technically their fault for being on the watch it for basically being on that person's video because they know that it's not for their age. Do you get what I mean? Now we've got another. I get that, yeah. So I don't block swear words or ban people for swearing on these streams because yeah, because I think technically YouTube does technically say it's not for kids. I'm 14 years old. Yeah, I mean that's above YouTube's regulations anyway. But I had someone on the stream. You're 13. You're not 13, Decepted. I know you're not 13. Anyway, we're not going to get into that debate where you keep saying you're 13 again. You were born in 2012. Jesus Christ. Okay, Decepted, if you want to be born in 2012, you're going to see, you're making yourself 11 years, no, 9 years. You're making yourself 9 years younger, alright? But yeah, it's because I had someone in the stream the other week that they were like 8, I think they must have been like 8 years old, and they were complaining about the swear words, people swearing in the stream, and I said to them, I can't stop, I said to this guy, Decepted, you're not 13 years old. This is just Decepted having fun. He's not actually 13 years old. Oh, my eye. There's something in my eye. There we go. Now that's just wrong, Decepted. That's just disgusting. So we're gonna have another room. Yes, I do know Decepted in real life, and Decepted's only 4 months. Decepted, that's rank. No, Decepted's only 4 months younger than me in reality. I do know Decepted in real life, yes. Yeah, Decepted's only 4 months younger than me, so he's making jokes about being 9 years younger. Give me a second, everybody. I'm just checking a notification. Oh god, my back. Sorry, sore shoulder. There we go. I'm back, everybody. Right, here we go. Why were we doing this again? Ah, yes, that's why. We got to make this one block. We've got to make this one block in, because over here you could see the netherrack war going in. So there's a lot of right now, everybody. There's a lot of gravel we got to we've got remove a lot of gravel. I don't think there's any what? I don't even know what room this is. Oh, this is. Hold on. I just worked out where we are. This is the what's his name room. I thought this was part of the house. It's not. We can get rid of this. I thought this was part of the house. It's not actually part of the house. This is That's just dawned on me. This is not actually part of the house. This is the end of the greenhouse. So I think we can push this route. We can push this wall back further then. This is the end wall, isn't it? Well, it's almost the end wall. So because we made that wall 1 block more, that is exactly 3 on each side. So we could technically, if we wanted to, Hello Edits Pro, welcome back. Technically we could go. We could technically go further back if we wanted to. We could technically go 1 block further back on this. I just realised that this is the steps to the greenhouse. Basically, up there we've got a greenhouse. We're actually outside the house right now. I didn't realise we were outside the house, but we're in the greenhouse, under the greenhouse right now. So which is outside of the house by quite the layout of the house. So the house is bigger underground, and the house is bigger above ground than it is below ground, which is kind of bizarre. It's kind of bizarre. I subbed. Thank you. We are aiming to hit 5,300 subs by the end of next month. But I'm having a guess at the moment. I think we're going to hit it before then. Because roughly at the moment, if I quickly check, roughly at the moment we're 68 away. Oh no, we're 69. We're 69 away. Currently, we are 69 away from hitting our total. I thought we were 68 away, but we're 69. We're currently 69 away from hitting our total, which Hold on. I've just noticed something. How does that work? It's because over here, we had to make it 1 smaller. We had to make it 1 smaller here, so technically this counts as 1. So, yeah, we had to make it 1 smaller. So, yeah, that works. We could actually make it so you could still use this tunnel then. This tunnel system. How have we not cut into that here then? So we've got the Nether portal room here, and then we've made this end city. We've made this end room here. If we could do some serious builds in here. I suppose we could make this room even bigger if we wanted to. We can make it bigger on that side, and potentially bigger on this side. Basically, I'm not sure about here, but that can go further. That can go quite far, and that can go further back. So it depends. How high are we at the moment? Let's just quickly go and get. I just want to have a look. This is all. Yes, this is all legit survival. We can get achievements on this world. We got one a couple of streams ago. I just want to divert this way a minute. And down into the chest room here. And I want to divert into this room. And I want to go to maps because I just want to check. I want to check where we are at the moment. So this is the world. It's huge. This map doesn't do the world justice. We're just going to quickly go back into... Is it nighttime? It is, apparently. I didn't know it was nighttime because we've been downstairs working in the chest room. here we go. So currently how tall is where is above ground? Above ground is 71, so we're 6 blocks. We're 4 blocks. Right now we're 3 blocks above ground, so that's ground level. We are currently 6 blocks below ground. When we get down to here, we are 10 blocks. When we get down to here, we're 10 blocks below ground. When we get down to here, we're 30. All right. So when we get to here, we're 13 blocks down. I'm hoping to get 100 subscribers by the end of the month. Yeah, that took me a long time to get 100 subscribers. It took me. When did I create my channel? When did I create my channel? It took me. I created my channel in December. Created my channel in December of 2016. I was. Let me have a look. Let me have a think. I created my channel in December of 2016, and I didn't hit 100 subs to the following October. So I didn't hit 100 subs until October 2017. Your channel's been going for that, but that's good. But that's good. That's good that you've managed to do that quickly, because it took me I created my channel in December of 2016. How old was I when I created my channel? 13? Yeah, I was 14. I was 14 when I created my channel. It is 71, isn't it? Yeah. So it's 71. So that build is 13 blocks below. So but when we get down to here, it's back to 71. This briefly drops down. This briefly drops down to. Oh no, it's 70. This is higher over here, isn't it? 72. But that's good. But that's very good that you've done that so quickly. Because not everyone would do that. Not everyone would do that so quickly. Oh no, this is 72. So we're not everyone would do that quickly. I can look at how long it took me. I can look via the we've just hit 5,232, so thank you for subscribing. Hold on a minute. Lifetime. I got my first subscriber on December 29th, 2016. You're only a short YouTuber. What do you mean by that? You're only doing YouTube shorts, so you're generally just short. I don't entirely understand. I might be a... Oh, you only create YouTube shorts. I thought you were calling yourself short in general. Um, I misread that. I when you said short YouTube, I'm like, are you calling yourself short, or are you saying you're uploading shorts content? Um, I totally misread that. To be honest, Edits Pro, I would have laughed if you'd have put you're actually tall. So you're an author as well. I am. I write, but I write novels. But I've had the YouTube channels before. I've had the YouTube channel before I wrote novels. Well, I've always been writing stories, but then I've only really published them in since 2023. So, the author part's new. The author part's only been going for the last 2 years. Um, the author part's really been going just 2 years. So, yeah, yeah. When you put that about you're only a short YouTuber, um, I would have laughed if because I misread that. I'd have laughed if you'd have put that you were actually tall, which because you'd have been a tall short YouTuber, which I found quite funny when I misread it. I find that quite funny. Um, but I'll be honest, I don't even call myself a YouTuber because I don't think I am. I'm just a video creator that enjoys uploading stuff. Um, what was I doing? Oh, 100 subs. That was the thing. Oh, here we go. No, 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 no. When did I hit 100? I found out, by the way. I found out. I I created my channel on December 12th, 2016. What do you call that when you upload your stuff to YouTube? What do you call? I just call it uploading. I don't call myself a YouTuber because I don't think I am. I just call myself a video. I just call myself a filmmaker because that's what I want to be. I don't want to be uploading Minecraft gaming clips forever. I want to be on a film set, writing movies and telling stories. That's my passion. Um, really, ideally, I want to be a director or I want to be a screenwriter, and the writing of the books sort of helps me with that. I can write out my visions and my stories, which I find really fun. Yes, I just found out when I hit 100 subs actually. It was October 12th. It was October. Oh no, it was October 12th. But then we lost some. So it was actually October 21st, 2000. Minecraft movie sounds perfect for you. Um, I gotta be honest. I'm not going to see the Minecraft movie. I will be honest. I'm not gonna see the Minecraft movie because when I watched the first trailer, I had too many I had too many questions. The filmmaking. I had too many questions about the filmmaking side of it. Um, I'm gonna break this down simply for everybody. If you watch a film, what you have like lighting. When you turn a light on and it lights up a room, and it lights up a room, and basically it makes a room not dark. So you turn the light on, and it makes the room not dark anymore because you've turned the light on. Um, what lights if you're watching a film, what lights the character up if they're outside? Well, there's only one thing it can be, and it works in real life too. It's the sun. The sun lights up. The sun is basically a huge. It's like the sun is basically a light switch. It lights when it's over the northern hemisphere. When it's over the northern hemisphere. When it's overhead, it lights it up. And then when it turns to nighttime, it's because the world's rotated, and you can see the moon instead, which is basically reflecting off the sun. So if you're watching a film and they're outside, you can see where that light source is coming from. You can see what's lighting up the characters. You can see this. You can see this. You can see where the light source is coming from. So if a character is outside, it's the sun, and the light source is coming from wherever the sun is in the sky. If you watch the Minecraft movie, the light source is coming from everywhere. So what lighting source is that? And do you know why that is? Why the lighting source is coming from everywhere? Because nothing in that film's real. It's just basically Jack Black, Emma Myers. I can't say the other lady. I can't say her name. I can't remember what her name is. Um, and Jason Momoa. You can tell they're just standing. You can tell they're just standing on a green screen because the light source is coming from everywhere. The green screen, yeah, you can tell it's green screen because you've got to light up green screen. You've got to light up green screen. You have to light it from everywhere. And in that film, you can tell that they're just standing on a green screen, which that's boring. It's boring if you shoot. But although I did see a clip from the film where they have actually built stuff for the location, which the only problem I've got with it is the CGI doesn't look very good. Although the panda did look cute. I did actually like the panda. The panda looked cute and the piglins didn't look too bad. But some of the other animation looked terrible. And I love filmmaking. I live and breathe it. And I could tell you I could tell you where the lighting I could tell you where the lighting source is in every film. I can tell you where it's the villagers. Yeah, the villagers look horrible. But I reckon that is the CGI doesn't look very good. And the problem is nowadays films are becoming too. The problem I've got now is films are becoming too reliant on CGI. Films are becoming too reliant on CGI, and there's not enough practical effects anymore. You know, where people are wearing prosthetics. One of my favourite scenes from a film is Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal. No, Kingdom of the Crystal Souls, the fourth one. Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1981. If you watch the scene, they actually had a fake face there, and they had a fake face, and you see someone's face melt. And the scene of the face melting is genuinely real. They had a genuine fake. They had a mold of this guy's face and made it melt. And that's cool. You need to start. They need to start doing practical effects again. It's getting boring just seeing all the CGI, and sometimes the CGI don't even look good. You've watched every Indiana Jones film. What's your favourite? Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom is a classic. Um, interesting film. Very bizarre. Great. I mean, great film. Love the some of the scenes in it. I love obviously the whole plane scene. Do you know what they did? George Lucas, the guy that did Star Wars, is a friend of Steven Spielberg's, which is why if you see the club that they go to, it's called Club Obi-Wan, and it's a reference to their friendship. And it's because as well, George Lucas wrote Indiana Jones. George Lucas um, wrote the story for it. It's a reference to their friendship. That's in Temple. That's in the Temple of Doom because George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. For example, are you American? Edits Pro. Are you American? Just as a, it would just as a question for what I'm about to say about Indiana Jones. No, I'm British. Okay, so am I. Um, so you would have heard of James Bond. You would have heard of the James Bond films, obviously, because it's the most British. It's basically a statement of British films. It's basically Britain's most popular um, film series. You love James Bond. Oh yeah. For example, Indiana Jones is a Indiana Jones is the American James Bond, and that's for a very specific reason because America didn't have their own action hero, and basically Steven Spielberg wanted to create an American James Bond, so he took the swagger of James Bond, and then he took the smuggler of Han Solo, and put it together and made the swagger archaeologist. and it's a very clever. So James Bond and Indiana Jones are linked because they wanted to create. And if you look at it, if you go to the Last Crusade, that's why. If you go to the Last Crusade, that's why they hired Sean Connery to play his dad, because Sean Connery played James Bond. Um, there's a couple of other actors that they had in mind if Sean Connery wouldn't do it, but Sean Connery was willing to do it. The problem was it's very advanced. I've been playing this since I was I've been playing this world since 2016, so I was about 14 when I started creating the world. So I this world you'd say it's advanced. It's basically it's 9 years old, pretty much. Well, it's not 9 years yet. Actually, no. I was almost 14. I was technically 13 when I built it, so started building it. So yeah, 9 years pretty much. I've been building on this world for 9 years. That's the biggest build. It's let's just find a bed first. Let's go. There's a bed over here which I've put to make it look like a Nintendo Switch. So we got the light and blue, the light and red. Well, the light blue and the red to it's a Nintendo Switch bed. Um, the biggest build is over here. It's the snow. The biggest build is right here. It's the snow globe. Um, that it took me 5 weeks to build. The snow globe took me 5 weeks. The snow globe took me roughly 5 weeks to build. Um, but I wasn't working on it every day because I was struggling with colleges. I was struggling with a college assignment, with college stuff as well. So took me 10 minutes. What do you mean took you 10 minutes? Decepted? The video was the video of me building that was when I put all the clips together, when I put all the videos together of me building it, the video itself was 5 hours long. It was 22 gigabytes of footage. It was 22 gigabytes of footage. Um, in fact, if in the actual video of me building it that I uploaded to YouTube, it took me I had to do the audio. I did the audio listening to England versus I did the audio listening to England versus the United States in the World Cup of 2022. England was playing the United States. Basically, I was watching the match while doing the commentary, which was kind of funny. It was basically, you could hear halfway through, you suddenly hear me go, "Oh, that was close. England almost conceded." Um, yeah, great video. England, yes, I'm British. I'm English, so I was watching England in the World Cup, and we're on the TV whilst filming this Minecraft video that I building the snow globe. And I had it mute. I had the TV muted, but I looked up and saw that England had almost conceded to the United States, and I almost dropped them. I almost swore, honestly. South. Well, I don't know. West Country. Everybody's old. I'm old. Oh, Decepted. If you're still in the stream, I had a really funny one the other day. Guy in my live, guy in my live stream the other day thought tried to guess my age wrong, which was kind of funny. You're London, yeah. Oh, never been there. No, once, sorry, once. You Decepted, you're not 13, for God's sake. You were in the same school year as me. If you were in the same school year as me, Decepted. Um anyway, what was I gonna say? Sorry. No, someone tried to predict my age in the stream yesterday, and they predicted me to be a teenager. I'm like, I haven't been a teenager for years. Well, 4 years. Blimey, that was. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Don't know why I've got a sore throat because I have streamed every day since February 22nd. So I'm just warming my throat up because I've been streaming every day since February 22nd. Can I thank everyone watching this stream right now for the amount of people that have watched these streams recently? We've gained 80 subscribers this month. We've gained 80 subscribers this month. That was when YouTube Shorts came out. That was when YouTube Shorts came out initially. When YouTube Shorts came out initially, you could only do it in select countries, and the UK was one of them. So when YouTube Shorts initially came out in 2021, they were so overpowered. Yeah, YouTube Shorts were crazy. No, they came out in 2020. So I tried YouTube Shorts in 2020 for the first time. I just randomly uploaded one in December of that year, and it got a couple of it didn't do much. I then randomly uploaded one. I randomly loaded one at just near the end of December 2020, and I hit my birthday. It hit my birthday. It hit my birthday, and then suddenly I woke up and saw that I gained 200 subs. I woke up and saw I gained like 150, 200 subs, and I was like, well, where's that come from then? I was like, that's a hell of a surprise. Turns out that obviously this is when YouTube Shorts was literally starting off. December 2020, I uploaded one just because I wanted to test how they worked, how YouTube Shorts worked. This new thing they just added, and I woke up on my birthday in December, the end of December. I woke up on my birthday and saw that I'd hit 950. I'd hit like 960 something subs, and I was like, well, that's incredible. Like, what's happened there then? I gained like 150 subs overnight. And then I saw that I'd had a YouTube short hit. I'd had a YouTube short at the time hit 9,000 views, and I was like, "Well, that's incredible. What's happened there then?" So obviously, this YouTube short had taken off. This is when YouTube Shorts had literally just started coming out. But the surprising thing was, nobody really knew what YouTube Shorts was at the time. But the people that did was people like Mr. Beast, and I reckon they must have had inside information about that YouTube was bringing out this new feature, because in the August of that year, he'd just started uploading shorts. Nobody knew why he was uploading these vertical videos to YouTube, and then suddenly they all started taking off. And I reckon he had inside information from YouTube what they were doing. Anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, this video hits 9,000 views, becomes my most popular video, and I'm like, YouTube Shorts was an incredible tool. The problem is, I think YouTube Shorts, they made it available to too many countries straight away, and then people started uploading random stuff. Because me and Decepted did a video a couple of years ago. Me and Decepted did a video the other year where we just flicked through YouTube Shorts, and it was just getting stupider and stupider what people were loading to Shorts, if you get what I mean. I famously on a deceptive video got annoyed that this YouTube short that I'd uploaded didn't do anything. Then I saw a video about a woman jumping into her trousers that got 10 million views, and I was like, well, why? How? What was my words? It was like said hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, DD, welcome to the stream. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I randomly just look onto YouTube, but I looked onto YouTube with Decepted, and we were just, I was talking about this YouTube short that I did, and it did nothing. And then we went onto YouTube and Shorts, and the first one to come up was a video that was uploaded 24 hours before, and it had something like 10 million views already, and it was a woman jumping into her trousers. Two guys were holding her trousers, and she jumped into them. And I said to Decepted, I went, what? I said, how and what is that? And I was just like, that's just, I said, YouTube Shorts became so random. That is true, isn't it, everybody? YouTube Shorts, you can find some random shorts now. If you go on the Shorts feed long enough, you can just see some really odd stuff on there. Yes, Deceptive, that was the exact line. What? And then the next line was, what's the stupidest point in that? But you know, I think it was fairly true. I was like, well, I've made a really, I spent days editing this YouTube video for to get one view, and then someone's shot a video jumping into her trousers in 2 seconds and got 10 million views. I was like, yeah, like quality went out the window. That's the thing with YouTube now, to be honest. The thing with YouTube now, to be honest, is that no matter what quality you do on a video, you could have an industrial film budget. You could have a Hollywood style budget of 400 million pounds on a film. You could have the budget of a Hollywood budget on a YouTube video, like 400 million, and it could bomb. And you could have a video of a man on a motorbike falling off, and that would get a lot more views. So the idea of quality has gone out the window. Did you ever see the guy that used to nick? Did anyone ever see the guy that used to nick Mr. Beast's thumbnails and video ideas? And he admit the guy was from Belarus, and he admitted, oh yeah, I nicked a couple of thumbnails, but if you look at quality, my video was 10,000 times better than the Americans. And all these Belarusian and Russian people were watching their videos thinking that wow, he's talented. And then it sort of emerged that he was just nicking American YouTubers' content and then just photoshopping his face over them, which is kind of funny. There we go. So, but what was it? Yeah. If you focus on quality, my video is 10,000 times better than the Americans. And what was it? He'd basically taken a Mr. Beast video that the winner had won a Lamborghini, and the winner in this Belarusian guy's video had just won a ride in the Lamborghini. So what was the quality there? What would you rather win, a Lamborghini or a ride in one? You'd rather win the Lamborghini. That's like there's a comedy series where they do that, where this girl thinks There's this girl, she wins a competition and she thinks she's won a car, and in small writing it says, yeah, you win a mini car. So she won a toy car. Pretty clever. You don't win the car's worth $1 million. What she'd actually won was a... yeah, interesting. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, I just farted. I'll be back in 2 seconds, I just need to get a drink. I'm back. Right, I'm back. Here we are. I just want to get... There we go. There we go. Perfect. Let's go back to that little nether room a minute. We're going to go in this, via this, down these steps, through here, through here, through here, down here, down here, down here, across this, through here, into here. This room we could make bigger, technically. Which is what I think we might do. That's perfect. Here we go. This is looking good, looking good, looking good. I'm very happy with this build so far. We're just going to we're just going to mine out all of this. Oh, bollocks, I broke part of the wall. Yeah, so that's what we want to do. We're just going to quickly go through here, just break this. I'm going to break as much as possible like that. Oh, we can't even do that. Yeah. We can't even do this, which is a pain in the backside. We can't actually do that any further as well. Hold on a minute. A lucky divert for us is we can make this one bigger. That's another pain in the... That's a pain in the backside, really, that we can't go that... We can't go that way because obviously the train tunnel is exactly there. Hold on, why is that in the wrong place? Yeah, so we're gonna have to work out a sort of workaround for that. Unless we do it here. And then this can be... Because this would have to be... No, we could work with this. Is that... Does that would have to be there? Could we potentially, if we play our cards nicely, would we get away with this? Would we get away with destroying this wood? Because it's only a tiny gap like that, isn't it? It's only a tiny gap, like... We're only going like that, really, aren't we? Oh, God's sake. That's fine, hold on. Let's just take a bit of stone a second and fill that in. The only big issue for us is, would you notice that? Would you notice this? Would you notice that? There we go. Perfect. Right, we need to go. We need to leave. We're gonna have to go and see. We're gonna have to go see how noticeable that is. Let's just go to this chest a second. We're just gonna dump everything that we've got in our inventory. I need to see how noticeable that is. I'm hoping it's not that noticeable. Well, that's me hoping nicely. I hope it's not that noticeable in here. It is slightly noticeable, but then I said we had to, it was either that or make the wall nicer. But you won't know. You're not going to notice that, are you? Really? If you're heading this way, you're not really going to notice. Basically, if you've just joined, what we're trying to do at the moment is fix an issue. I'm just trying to work out something. I'm making a little nether room. I'm making a little end city room, end room over here. I'm making a little end room over here. And when we went further back here, we sort of realised that the train tunnel was there. So we've had to try and make this look. We've had to try and make this train tunnel look a little bit more natural. I think we're going to have to... You're not going to see that. Well, you are going to see that one, actually. So let's get some of that stone section. You're not going to see these. So 3, 3, 3. Because it's 3. Hold on. So 3, 3. Then it's 1 here because of the wall. So acts a lot of business. Welcome to the stream. Let's put 1 here. Let's put 3 here. 3 here. So what does that leave? That leaves... Does it leaves what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fine, leaves 6. We can sort that out. We're sort of just working out. We're gonna have to go 1 block back because you do see it, don't you? Yeah, we're just sort of working on a build at the moment. We're working on an issue that I've got. That I'm trying to build. There we go. Perfect. Oh my eyes. There we go. So we'll put the 2 purple blocks in this because you are going to see that. So 3 here, then 1 of these. So don't you really need to put that there, so that goes there. And then we can do something. We'll do something flashy here, like, you know. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that. Basically, we're under a build. We're under something. We're under a different build. I really like that. There we go. So come down here. Go into there. Pop through here. Straight to here because I need an extra stack of these. In fact, I think we need some more of these. Rather than go back through there, let's just go up here. Through here. Through the creeper face. Down here. Into this nether portal room. To the side here. Into here. And then... in here like that. No, this is just my nether room. This is my house. This is actually my house. This isn't a bunker. This is actually this is the underground part of my house. If I go up this stairs. Oh, it's nighttime. I didn't realize that. Yeah, this is actually just the underground part of my house. It's a blend of different builds, if you get what I mean. So the wooden bit here, is newer than this bit. This is my original chest room. This is the original chest room from my house from my original Minecraft house when I started the world from 2016. And basically this bit's new. This bit's new. We used to have a duplication room here, and we got rid of it. We got rid of this duplication room, and we're currently making a new corridor. But we built this bit years ago. We built this nether portal room years ago, and I've just decided to add an extension today, like a nether sort of extension bit here. But when we were building this just now, my greenhouse, which is outside my house, my greenhouse has a floor into it. My greenhouse has like a floor in it. There's a hole through it that takes us down to like where I found my first diamonds, and we've currently just cut through the hole. So I'm just thinking about how we can keep that, but then also not have it on display. But you kind of want it on display as well. So yeah, it's Monday. It's 9:16. It's 9:16. It's Monday for me. Yeah, it's 9:16 at night for me. So it's Monday. It's not Tuesday yet. I don't want Tuesday to come. At the moment, actually, I don't want this week to come. I've just had an idea. I don't actually want this week to come, to be honest. We're having to get rid of this. We're having to be quite careful. We're having to get rid of part of the wooden bits of my underground railroad, because that shouldn't be an issue. That won't be an issue this side. Using this, but I've got a sort of build idea that I want to add in. I want this to be like a little nether little end trophy room. If you get what I mean. So what I want to do, I want to put two dragon heads here, because I've got, on this Minecraft version you can reset the end. On this Minecraft version you can reset the end, so I can reset the end as much as I want. So because I've done that, I've got more than one dragon head. I've got quite a few, because I've fought the dragon hundreds of times on this world by resetting the end. So what I'm gonna do? No. Let's go and grab some emeralds. Let's go grab some obsidian as well. That's some things that we want. So I think we've got enough purple bricks. I'm gonna go maybe we've already got the ender dragon's eggs somewhere. I'm gonna grab No, we're going to put that 26 back. We're going to grab 64 emeralds. I'm going to go and grab some obsidian as well. So what we need is 2 dragon heads, and we've got quite a few of those, so that's good. What do we want? Obsidian, that's what we want. Let's just grab 48, because I don't know what... I don't... We've taken on the dragon over 100 times. Gotta go and prepare for school now. Okay, thank you for watching this stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Right, where are we going? Wrong route, we're going wrong place. We're gonna head this way. Down here. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go to here, because obviously I need to do that. I also don't need to fall down the stairs. That's not a good idea. And I personally, everybody, I do not want to risk falling down the stairs. So that's not a good idea. Oh, apparently I've put one of them on. There we go. So, here we go. So, we can now do that again. I want to put some emeralds, because emeralds are obviously a light source. So I want to put them there. And I want to take this off my head. And we want to look at that. Oh, mistake. This is like a mausoleum, if you get what I mean. It's like this is going to be like a mausoleum, so you can get what we're going to do. We're going to put one of those. We're going to go like that. We want some purple slabs now. Kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen. We can go. We didn't use all of them, did we? No. Good. So I want to go into here next, and we want to go into here. I want to do that. And then, oh, bollocks. Didn't think of that, did I? We left some of that glowstone in that chest, so I want to go and grab some of that glowstone so we can light up the room there. So, we'll grab book 24 because I think that's more than enough for what we need to do. Here we go. So we're going to go into here perfectly. Break that. Put that in. Perfect. So there we go. Maybe we should go and see how many dragon eggs we've got. So I quite like the idea of having this. I have no idea where we are. I wonder what build we're under right now. So we were the last time we were under the greenhouse. Now we've probably got to be near the we've probably got to be near the secret bunker actually. You know what? Maybe. Hmm. No, actually, I think we'd be. I think we'd be lower than the bunker. Maybe. We might be. I think we probably are lower than the bunker right now. What about Man United Decepted? Oh, they gone bankrupt. Good. I heard they almost did at Christmas time. Keeps why? Why keep streaming till 10 p.m.? Why? Um. Why Decepted? Why? More watch time. True. I mean, we're not going to end the stream yet, because obviously, what do you think about the new end room? So, of course, you come in here. I've had to make it one block bigger. When we were doing that, we hit into the tunnel, so I've just basically... Actually, your eyes on this would be a good idea. What do you think? It's not going to be that Do you think it'll be that noticeable? Let's just quickly head to up to the chest. Let's quickly head up to the chest room. Let me get there first. It's raining. You don't think this would be too noticeable, would you? I mean, it's all wood, isn't it? It's all wood across here. But as we were building that room, we sort of noticed that we were right up against it. That's not going to be that noticeable, is it, when you're going through this? When you're going through here? I don't think it's going to be that noticeable. Yeah, because I was like, we're in between a rock and a hard place there about how big we could hit unless you're looking for it. No, that's true. Because in a minute, at the moment, we're right between a rock and a hard place there. Especially, let's just quickly go to here, into this room, the nether room, and then the little end room here. We're in a bit of a rock and a hard place because as we went through here, we hit into the lab. As we went this way, we hit the train tunnel. We can't go this. We can't go this way. We can't go this way because we hit into that. The only place we could go is that way, but we also hit into this. We hit into the green. We hit in, this is the greenhouse room. We hit into the greenhouse room because this hits into the greenhouse. The nether portal hits into the greenhouse room. Hold on, we could think this. I'm just wondering, could we go further this way as well? But at the moment, we're just working on this. We're making a little trophy room full of nether stuff. But we're using emeralds to obviously light it up. Just gonna put the controller down for 2 seconds. My hands hurting. If we were to ever copy this room Decepted, we'd have to if we were to ever copy this house now to the realm, we would have we would have to copy it 4 or 5 times because some of these underground rooms are so big. They sprawl out underneath the house and across. Yeah, I realised it. I've just realised it. If we were to try and do this, if we were to try and copy the house, we'd have to go to here. We'd have to go to here. We'd have to go to about here first to get that bit in. To get the chest room in, we'd have to be up against this. We would have to go as far as we could this way because some other bits, that the chest room's under there. We would have to go as far as we can underneath the greenhouse to pick up some of the other bits. Some of the rooms are literally under here. Honestly, the underground part of the house is absolutely huge. The house is probably 3 times the length underground. Like, I'm convinced. Let's do it. Let's just have a look for 2 seconds. I said I'm convinced. Yeah, I said I'm convinced we're probably underneath the other garden now. We are. We're probably underneath the little pond there. So, but we have established here we are 14 blocks below ground level. Wow. We're 40. Well, on that side we are, because this side's height. This is 72 here, but it's 71 for the other way. So yeah, we're 14 blocks above. We're 14 blocks below. There we go. Where's the birch log? There we go. Yeah, that nether room is 14 blocks below us. That's massive, and I'm convinced from there it's probably right. That is probably right on this, probably right under the center of this tree. It's night time. The nearest bed is literally in Bob the villager and this other villager's room, so can't get in. Hi Bob. Hi. Oh, looks like I've put them in the middle of something. Build my cousin a nice little cottage for your breakfast. I did build your cousin a I did. Yeah, apparently I had my... apparently I did have my breakfast. You didn't change your challenge, Bob. Bob didn't change his breakfast challenge. He hasn't given me one in a while. He didn't give me one. In fact, I don't even think we put that. I don't even think we put that stream in the playlist. Kind of funny, really. Talking of which, Decepted, because I know you're in the stream. I think we're gonna hit our goal. I think we're gonna hit 5,300 by the end of next month. I mean, we're currently only 68 away. I mean, that's incredible. Literally incredible. I need to go to the toilet, everybody. I'll be back in literally 2 seconds. Had a long night? Not really. I haven't really had a long night. Why is that bed not against the wall? It's weird. Anyway, let's go. There we go. Perfect. What are we doing? What are these two villagers talking about? Ah. If you can translate that. You can translate that to, oh, the football results were great last night. Yeah. Wait, there was no football results last night. No, yep. The football. Minecraft, football. And the two villagers are looking at me going, baffling this idiot is. There we go. Perfect. Hello, Bed Wars and Pro. Welcome to the stream. We are currently live on Legacy Console Edition, trying to build some stuff. How are you today, man? I'm very good. How are you? Well, I'm going to rephrase that. I'm very good at the moment. I'm very good now. I wasn't earlier on. I was stressed out. But I wasn't shouting at my laptop like some people I know. Because it's not the laptop's fault. I'm very good now that I saw you being live. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Um, yeah, I wasn't good. Now I am. Probably because I started streaming. I'm just having a bit of fun streaming. What do you mean I may not rest now? I'm not trying to go to bed. I want to go elytra flying for a bit. Let's just go. I mean, now that I'm streaming, just playing a video game for a bit, I'm fine. But earlier on, I was very stressed out. Me and my GF had a good argument today. She broke up with me. Oh, What was that argument over? That's got to be a baddish argument, unless it was over something simple and then it was a small argument that not masculine enough. Oh, I wouldn't really know Decepted, to be honest. Um, sorry, not masculine enough. I mean, how can you be not? How can anyone be? How can anyone be not masculine enough? That doesn't make sense. I have no muscles. Well, neither do I. I'm 200 pounds. Not enough for her, that's for sure. You can't make that. You can't make that shit up. I mean, yeah. I mean, I have no muscles. I mean, yeah. When you said that, that's shocking, really. I mean, I have no muscles. I'm 5'9". I'm 230. I'm like 213, 14 pounds. I have no muscles. I can only lift 154 pounds. I mean, what is 154 pounds? That's still quite a bit. Hold on a minute. Let's have a look what that is. I don't even know what that is, but I'm trying to Google it, but my laptop's very, very slow. I know what it is in... That's still 69 kg. That's still 69 kg, and plus you're only 16. I mean, I know a guy that's the same. I know a guy in my college course that's roughly a year and a bit younger than, roughly a year younger than me, and he said to me the other day, because he's been going to the gym for a while, he said to me he can only lift 65 to 70, so 69 still 69 kg is still good. I don't think I don't think I can lift that. No, the UK. No. The UK use pounds. The UK use pounds, but they measure it in, they measure some of that in kilos. But 154 pounds is 69 kg. No, British people use pounds. The pound is British. The pound's a British number. So the only reason I know my weight in kg is so I can, because the British weighing scale says it in kg, stone, and so 154 pounds is still good. I mean, I wouldn't be able to lift that. But also, it's 16. At 16, you've got to be tallish to be able to lift that. How can you not be masculine enough? I mean, that doesn't make sense. I mean, that's one of the daftest things I've heard. Sorry, did you just say 1.72 meters? 1.72 meters. That's not 5'4". Yeah, 1.70. That's 172 centimeters, isn't it? That's 172 centimeters. That's 5'8". 172 centimeters is 5'7". It's 5'7", I think. That's not 5'4". 5'4" is a lot shorter than that. Yeah, yeah, that's not 5'4". I knew a guy that I knew a guy that's 5'4". I don't know much about those feet. Yeah, 170 is 170 is 5'7". 171 is like 5'7.5", and then 172 is 5'7". Is 5'7", because 173 is 5'8". So I'm 174, 175. So I'm 5'8.5", 5'9". I fluctuate, so I'm roughly 5'9". So that's only 3 centimeters shorter than me. So that's not 5'4". But I'd argue that's I mean, 87 kg. That's a normal weight. That's a normal weight as well. Yeah. It's roughly about 87 kgs. About what comes after a billion, though? A trillion. 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 I don't even know what comes. I don't know what comes after a billion. I don't know what comes after a trillion, but it's trillion comes after a billion. Oh no, I think it's comes after trillion. After trillion, it's quadrillion. So after quadrillion, it's quintillion, sextillion, septillion, octillion, nontillion, and then it's decillion. So that's like 100 trillion billion. That's like 100. Yeah, I mean 87 kg. That's roughly 190 pounds. That's a normal weight. That's a normal weight. So not masculine enough. Does she even know what masculine is? But in German, it's million, majillion, then billion, then billion, trillion, then yeah, yeah, yeah. And so on. Yeah, it's just different pronunciations of how things are pronounced. When you said about obviously not masculine enough, how can you decide when someone's not masculine enough? Do you know? Does anyone really know what masculine is? That's the thing. That's the Andrew Tate effect. That's the Andrew Tate effect. You know, the toxic masculinity, where he basically made people believe that to be a man, you had to go and you had to go and hit the gym, you had to go and train, you had to go and do stuff, which is totally not the case. With beard rip, not everyone has a beard at 16 though. I mean, I'm 22. I'm 22 now. I've only had a beard. I've only grown a full beard for the last 3 years. I was 19. I was 19 when I managed to start when I started growing a beard properly. Which is a 30-year-old bodybuilder. Yeah, some people just have no clue though. But it could be worse. It could be worse. You could be someone that's a lot shorter. It could be worse. It could be worse. I mean, it could be worse. You could be. I mean, I've known people that were like five. I know somebody that's like 5'1". You could be them. Um, if you're like what? If you're 172, you're like 5'7". Um, if that's not masculine enough, what about someone that's 5'1"? For example, as an example, weight. If you weigh more and you're shorter, the weight looks more. If you get what I mean. Um, ooh, I thought that leech was working. So, for an example, say you've got one person here who's 5 foot. Say you've got someone here that's 5'3", and then you've got someone that's 6'3", and they weigh exactly the same. One of them's going to look bigger than the other. You'll definitely actually try one that's 300 pounds, but that's good. But that's good if you're. I mean, £300 is a lot. I mean, £300 is a lot. That's what £300 is like 22 stone. So that's. I'm not even sure what that is in kg. Um, that's 130. That's 136 kg. So that's pretty much. That's 136 kg. That's my weight plus another. That's my weight plus another 40 kg. So that's pretty good. So I'm 96, 90. No, I'm 96, 97 kg. Uh, say you've got someone that's short. Say you've got someone that's shorter. So say you've got someone that's say 5'1" and they weigh 200 pounds. They're going to look huge. They're going to look really fat. Say you've got someone that's 6 foot and 300 pounds. They're going to look skinny-ish because there's more weight to grow, and if you're taller, you weigh more. Somehow you're not masculine enough. But does she actually know what masculine? Does she actually know what masculine is? Or is she going off the like the Andrew Tate thing, the bald headed, big muscled thing of, if you can't do that, if you don't train, if you don't, then you are. I mean, take it from me. I'm 107. Take it from me. I'm 100 set. Take it from me. I'm 175 centimeters. I'm 5'9", and I'm 260, and I'm 98 kg. I am not masculine at all. I am overweight. I'm overweight. While I'm not fat, I think she watches Tate. Yeah. Well, but Andrew Tate is the worst. Is the worst role model anyone can have because he doesn't actually know anything that he's talking about, and he's just spouting views for fame. And also, he's a convicted. He's also under investigations for being a rapist. Well, but I'm saying he's under investigation, but of course it's innocent until proven guilty, isn't it? Um, but I just don't get why people turn around and go they want him as a role model. I don't understand it. When I see clips of him, I'm just like, the only place he belongs is prison. Um, the one that clip that I've never found him interesting, never understood it. But I turned around and saw a clip of him talking about how when he got his PhD, he had to practice, I think, and he was saying about if a woman came with a machete, it'd be, what was it? Smack it, smack the machete, smack her in the face, shut up Bix, and then rape her, or what? It was subset. If you got millions of subs, could I be one of your moderators? I don't really give moderator out. If I had millions of subs, I might get moderators. But because I've only got 5,000, I don't really give moderator out because I've just got trust issues. And it's not that I've got trust issues, I'm just very paranoid. And plus, Decepted's a mod because I know him in real life. Me and Decepted have known each other for a long time. And also everybody, when Decepted said he's like Rocky, he's not like Rocky. Decepted is not built like Rocky. Decepted has hit the gym, but he is not built like Rocky. Do you have Discord? I do. We're promoting the Discord server. We're promoting my Discord server at the moment. In the live stream, we're promoting the Legacy Discord server. I've created a Discord server to promote. You're Decepted. You are not 13 years old. I know how old you are. I know when your birthday is. I know it's next month, and I know how old you are. Can you have my Discord name? I mean, I don't give people my Discord name, to be honest. People can message me through the Discord server itself. I don't use DM. But we are promoting we are promoting my Discord server at the moment. Yes, Decepted. Thank you for putting the link, Decepted. It is in the pinned comment as well. Oh, fuck. You are not Rocky, Decepted. Buddy, you're not that guy. You're not that guy. It's kind of funny. Decepted, you're not that guy. That's pretty funny. Sorry, it is. Oh, what are we going to take from here? Any supplies that we might want? But yeah, the Legacy Discord server, we've currently got 20 members, and it's all people who watch these videos. It's all people that watch these streams. It's quite quiet actually. You don't see a lot of messages in the Discord server. You see a lot of things about me just putting stuff about video games or filmmaking. Guess what? I got a same. I've had that before. I've had that when I sneezed. Actually, that's how I met Decepted. Actually, That's how I met Decepted, because of a nosebleed. I'd finished my work. I was asked to help Decepted with his work to show him what to do, and I sneezed, and then I dropped blood onto my sheet and got sent out of the class. So I did never help him because I was sent to A&E, which was rather funny. But yeah, I got sent to A&E, so I never helped Decepted with his work because I was sent to A&E with a bloody nose. I think I still got the sheet actually, just with a great big splodge of blood on it. I think I still got the worksheet. I've done really well. In fact, I got 100% on that test. You're an underrated YouTuber. Thank you. But it's probably, I don't really think I'm a YouTuber. Really, I just talk on stream. I just talk on streams with embarrassing and funny life stories. And sometimes I offer advice. I just offer advice to people. It's also because I like the interaction. I hate these streams. I hate these streams when there's no one on them. I hate these streams when we've got no viewers and nothing in the live stream because I find it boring. But when there's people in the live stream, it's like, but when there's people in the live stream talking, you know, I can bounce off them. I can bounce off people in the live stream. It's probably because I've always been told I'm a very good story. I've always been told for a long time that I'm a very good storyteller. So of course I can keep people engaged by half the time. Like someone said to me on a stream, that I've been on this stream for an hour and a half and I'm just not bored because that I think I was just ranting on about sociology and films. No, like I think I was just talking about something to do with films actually. So this Minecraft stuff is only this Minecraft stuff's going to continue for a long time because I love doing it. But I want to be a filmmaker, and that's what I've always wanted to do. So eventually, I probably will shift 100% into the filmmaking stuff. I do have another channel waiting. Well, not waiting. That has stuff on it already. Show me your biggest build. It's there. It's these two. We've got the skyscraper, which is 48 blocks tall, and we've got the snow globe, which is 52, and we've got the snow globe, which is 52. But the snow globe is a lot of people are always impressed with the snow globe when they see it 'cause they don't expect you to um they don't expect to build they don't expect to see something like this which was built in survival mode. Yeah, especially with the Discord server Deceptors just promoted the legacy enter the you can enter the snow you can enter that you can enter it, yeah. There's a way up. Is there a bit of snow missing up there? Never noticed that. I found out a glitch the other day. If you throw a snow, if you throw an ender pearl from here to there, you can get in the snow globe right through the glass. Where you can just basically phase through the glass, which is quite weird. So yeah, there is a way up. But yeah, everybody, the Climate of Joe Legacy Discord server, which I've put the link for. We also put I also put funny short films that I find on YouTube. So I found a really good one the other day. I found a real good one, and it was about this guy. It was like student short films. So this is what it looks like. Um, this is the 360-degree view of it. So the snow is meant to be like snowdrops, like you shook it. I want to put some more up, but then I haven't really got round to doing it yet. What was I gonna say? You know, like like student short films, like student projects. I put one in my Discord server the other day. I put this looks more impressive from the outside though. It does, yeah. It looks more impressive because I made it but I also made this in legit survival as well. So I want to make eventually I want to put some rooms in here because we could probably put like a hotel in here, which I think that would be quite a cool idea. I think it is. It's definitely more impressive on the outside. It's more impressive on the outside, but it was also built in survival, so the amount of times I almost died, the amount of times I almost died on it is quite high. In fact, it took us 5 weeks to build. I was doing college. Show me my favorite build. That is my favorite build, to be honest. I will admit that is my favorite build because of just how much it meant to me when I built it. That pretty much is my favorite build, to be honest, because what it meant. I was a bullied kid when I was in school. When I was in school, I was a bullied kid. When I was in school, I was a bullied kid, so I was always bullied for everything. I was bullied for being short, skinny, and when I gained weight, I was bullied for being overweight. Basically everything. I was what you can bully someone for, I was bullied for. Show me your smallest build. Oh, that's over here. I tried to make the world's smallest Minecraft house. I just realised I took the elytra off when I jumped then. That was kind of stupid of me. Um, tried to make the world's smallest house in Minecraft, so you can generally live in this, and it's literally 3 blocks wide, and it's 3 blocks wide, but 4 on the back. But it's 4 on the back just because of the It's literally like a 9 by. It's literally a 3 by 3 house. You can literally live in it. It's literally a 3 by 3 house that you can live in. So you've got your enchantment table, your chest, you've got your anvil, your notebook, your furnace, and your crafting table. Change the wood to trapdoors. That is true. I do actually have some wood on me right now. We could actually do that. Yeah, that takes it down a tad, doesn't it? We could actually do that because obviously I said I have got some wood left out, wood on me. Have I got an axe on me? I do, yeah. Yeah, that puts it down to, yeah, half a block to 3.2 something. That's a good idea, actually. There we go. That's the. I wouldn't have thought of that. Thank you. Oh my nose. Yeah. So what was I saying? You know, everybody know. Does everyone know, like, low budget school projects, like little short kids making short films? I found a real funny low budget one the other day where basically you think of they're doing the story of somebody. I am the best. Oh, that was freaky. How did we survive that? I think that was freaky. I'm literally shocked by that. Yes. Does everyone know like low budget little short films? Found this real funny one the other day on YouTube, which I put in my Discord server in the questionable short film section. I found this little low budget one where it's this guy. He's going from America to Transylvania to fight Dracula, and it goes. He got on this boat. The boat sank, but he found a raft, and then it's a real low budget film. So basically, they just took a green screen and they put the guy in a washing basket. My fancy, but the build with the most color, probably the beautifier. It's probably the beautifier building. The problem is though, so this is like a cleaning place. It's like a, you know, like when you go to like a laundrette or a lingerie and they go and wash your clothes. It's pretty much one of those. But the problem is the windows got blown up by a creeper last week and I haven't been able to get the coloured glass back. We had a creeper explode in there as well, and I need to go and get some coloured. I need to go and get green glass to finish to remake it. So I haven't had a chance yet, but this is one of the ones with the most colour. The other one I'm thinking of is my darkest build. It's probably here. I'll tell you, this is probably this is the darkest and the most colourful. This is Santa's grotto, so it's meant to look like an old rundown house. It's meant to look like an old rundown house, and then you suddenly come to here and you go down into Santa's workshop, so it suddenly becomes the most colourful. It suddenly becomes the most colourful place as well. And it's like it's meant to be like the creep, like in this old creepy shack, and then underneath it feels like a toy shop. So this is what it looks like. This is Santa's bedroom. So basically, this is a genuine cave. This is a genuine cave that I stumbled into. If you see up here, this is a genuine cave that I stumbled into, and the one with the most black in it. Um, well, this is full of black at the moment, so I'm redoing the actual. I'm redoing Santa's. I'm redoing the toy shop part. Let's just quickly pop upstairs. The one with the most black in it. That will be the film studio that I've just built. That'll be this building because there isn't really anything with black in it except this build. This is the film studio, so I want to be a filmmaker, like I said earlier on the stream. So I built a film studio in Minecraft. We could generally create Minecraft movies in here. We could generally create Minecraft movies by building sets in here. So I could generally create I can generally create like a film set in here. Maybe we should do a Minecraft movie in here. Basically, it's lit up. This is the one with the most black in it. Um, but yeah, we could generally build a film set in here. We can generally build like a film in here. What's the light? The build with the most white in it. Um, I'm not entirely sure. Hold on a minute. One with the most whites. Probably this. The one with the most white is probably the snow globe here. The igloo here. I made my own igloo. So basically, it's like a giant ball. Um, Probably this building's the most white. It's made out of genuine snow blocks as well. Or it's like well, it's either this. It's either this snow. It's either this big igloo here, or it's the igloo over there, that igloo, or it's the what do you call it? The train station. It's the train station. Or the skyscraper actually, sorry, I didn't think of that. It's either the skyscraper, that those buildings, or that one. It's one of them. Yeah. Oh, Decepted. Did you watch that short film I put in the my highest build, but not the skyscraper? Oh, it'll be this. It'll be the cobblestone. It'll be the sky. It'll be the Elytra Tower. The tallest thing is the Elytra Tower, and it's literally just a cobblestone. It's literally just a cobblestone and ladder because I built it in 2016. I built it in 2016 when I started playing Minecraft. When I created this world. So literally, it's also a good viewpoint to see everything else, to be honest. I can hear my phone vibrating, so I'm just going to quickly see what the problem was. But, in fact, where the fudge did I put it? No idea. I can hear it on my desk, but it's not on my desk. I can't be bothered to see what it is. The building that's the highest on the Y level. What's the Y level? That's the... Yeah. It's got, I think it... Wow. Let's just wait for this cloud to come through. Because of this... This is just the Elytra Tower, so obviously... This is obviously 250... This is literally... This goes to the world limit. The old world limit of 256, I think. Was it or was it 66? We'll go somewhere else in a second because I think I know what it could be. We don't really have a big mountain on this world because it's legacy, because this was legacy. So the mountains were normally quite low. We're just gonna go a little higher because we can use this to get to the next build place. What people don't know, I didn't know this until I put this, is that crafting tables have a wooden, just look like wooden logs at the bottom. So yeah, the tallest actual built structure is this, 257. We're at 257. Another thing that I'm thinking of right now is that another thing that I'm thinking it could be is something that's coming up here now that I built a couple of weeks ago by digging up. Do you know, are you playing the mobile version of this game? No. I'm playing... Well, I am playing a mobile... I'm playing a mobile version in the Nintendo Switch edition. This is not mobile. I'm playing a mobile version as in it's a handheld. What's my deepest build? Ooh. This is the highest build. This is the highest build because this island's fake. This island class as a build. My deepest build, I'm not entirely sure. In fact, the deepest build's probably the... Let's just fly back. The deepest build is probably... It's probably the underground part of my house, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure. Can we get to the doors? Yes, we can. That's good. Here we go. Let's quickly go down here then. Let's charge. Come on. Go this way, this way, this way, this way. Right. So, we're currently at 76. So, hold on. We're going to... 72 is the ground limit. 72 is the ground limit. So, the deepest part of the house... The deepest part of this house is most likely... Deepest part of the house is most likely here. This is why we're at Y50. I have it for PC but can't make my mind up for Switch or new phone yet. Kinda want it as if it were just to decide to play Switch on phone when I'm out camping and fossil hunting excursions. Yeah. I do actually like the Switch edition because it is handheld and you can take it away. So I mean I've played it on the beach before. So I forgot the number then. I'm just trying to see what is the deepest part. No. The deepest part of this house is Y47. Y4. The deepest part of the house, Bedwars and Pro, is Y47. So the top of the house is like 80. So the house is like 40 blocks. The tallest building in the world is obviously the snow globe. Hold on, let's have a look. This is the lowest point of the house. This is Y47. But we can get to the roof of the house. Y47. We can get to the roof of this house. Sorry, wrong way. So why? My poor cheap Asus PC can barely handle some of the things I do in the game. I mean, my laptop's an Asus. My laptop's an Asus. It's 16 GB RAM. It can run Minecraft Bedrock fine, but then I couldn't run a guy in my college course's video game that he's made for his assignment. I couldn't run that when he asked me to test it. So Y47 was the limit, was the top, was the bottom. Y96 is the top. So it's got to work that out. 96 take 47. That can't be right. No, not take 190. So it's 49. The house is 49 blocks tall. From top to bottom, the lowest point of the house is of the underground of the house is minus 47. That's the lowest part of the world. Lowest part of the world, yeah, is minus 40. Is minus 47. No, it's just 47. Yeah, I mean, I do want to get a new laptop, but I can't afford it at the moment. So no, I'm sorry, I went to say 47, but I mixed it up. I meant 47. I'm not the best with numbers. I've never been the best with numbers. Yeah, it is 47. So the lowest point, I got confused with Bedrock Edition, to be honest, because I'm using Legacy Console Edition right now. I can only go down to 0. I can't go down any further. So if I was to switch to Bedrock, if I was to switch to the Bedrock Edition, it would lower. If I was to switch to the Bedrock Edition right now, it would obviously add an extra 64 under 0, so it would be minus. It would add an extra 64 and an extra 100 above. I would like that. I would like that because I think I'd love to build some things really high in the sky. The one thing I hate about Minecraft, to be honest, is the clouds. I don't like that the clouds go through build. So if you look at so when you said about what's my tallest building, most of my buildings in Minecraft deliberately stay under the cloud limit because I don't like it when the clouds go through buildings because I think it's kind of stupid. I don't like that the clouds can go through the buildings. You can turn them off. That is true, but then I kind of like the clouds. I kind of like that you can see clouds in Minecraft, but the one thing that I hate is that they go through buildings. So I have a Minecraft city world. I have a Minecraft city world that's basically the skyscraper. I hate it when it goes through a skyscraper, so I deliberately tried to make it so that all my skyscrapers are under it. So I think the tallest building on that world is 117 blocks. Apart from this one at the moment, which I've generally just gone above the cloud limit. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, a bit of dead screen just went in my mouth. That's true, but I just hate it when clouds go through buildings, just because it's not natural. Clouds wouldn't naturally go through a building. But then I've got to think as well. On the other hand, I've also got to think as well that Minecraft isn't real life. Should we quickly see? What Minecraft, what this world looks like in other texture packs? I mean, I've got a load of texture packs on here. I've got all the free. I've got free one. This Legacy Console Edition gave you a load of free ones. Was it 8? No, it's technically it is 8. It's 8.5 because it's 9 years old in August. So we're in April, which is the 4th month of the year. So August is it's 9 years, 8 months. I never did like that fact either. Maybe they will patch that one day. It's not really a glitch, to be honest. I don't think it's a glitch. What should we put it in? What should we put it in, guys? We've got a few we can use. We can use Greek. We can use Greek. We can use city, plastic, natural. We can use fantasy, candy, cartoon. We can use pattern. We can use Super Mario. Let's just see what it looks like in natural. Let's see what it looks like in natural. Because in natural, the world looks really interesting. So use city. We'll use city in a second. We'll use city in a second. I clicked on natural before seeing your comments, so we'll just have a quick look at natural, then we'll pop on to. I mean, I do love the world in natural. I love stone and natural. I love stone and natural. So let's just quickly. Have I got the Elytron? Yeah, let's just quickly pop to that looks quite nice actually. Let's just pop to the creeper statue. We built a creeper statue in Minecraft. We built a big creeper. There's our big creeper. It's basically it basically looks like the Statue of Liberty, but I called it the Statue of Creepity as a joke, and I wanted to put a sign on it. The statue, the actual creeper statue itself, is an idea that I had about 8 years ago. I built a creeper statue on Minecraft about 8 years ago. I built a creeper statue in Minecraft on my ideas world, and I built it on like a plinth, and it had on the top of the torch. It had a sign saying "In justice and in love, Lord Creeper." So that looks so cool, doesn't it? I mean, it just actually looks like if we quickly go there, it just actually looks like a statue, doesn't it? Like, let's just quickly, I'm going to take a screenshot of that because that looks so cool. Yeah, but we can pop to city straight now. Anybody else want one? We've got a few. There's a couple. I've only bought one. Well, no, I bought a bundle of about 6 because they had I bought a bundle of about 6 a couple of years ago because they just had it. So City is a free one. City texture pack is just a random free one that I got. I don't have the Pirates of the Caribbean one, and I really want that one, but they never brought that out in Switch because it came out with the Ocean Aquatic. So I might have to buy that on Bedrock Edition. Oh, there's no one in this room now. Oh, interesting. But yeah, I never bought oh yeah, there is. I bought City and I don't regret it. Here we go. Here's City. City is a free one, to be honest. On Legacy Console Edition, City is free. So this is the world in City. Stone looks cool. Lord Creeper statue. I mean, the end house here, the house we made out of end blocks, just looks like the house we made out of end blocks just looks like a regular suburban house. Ooh. No, it's not. What do you mean? No, it's not. Legacy Console Edition, City was a free one. I never bought City. City's free on Legacy Console Edition. Are you talking about Bedrock Edition or Legacy? Or console? Or Legacy Console, I mean. I'm a bit confused by that. Legacy. Oh, perhaps it was just Wii U and Switch then. But yes, Fantasy. I had to buy it. Oh, Fantasy City and Natural were all free on Legacy. So I never bought City because City was a free. City actually came with the game. So that's beautiful. Birch wood looks really nice. What type of block's this then? Birch planks are orange. Yeah, perhaps it was just perhaps it was just Wii U and Switch, but they were free. I got them totally. You lucky thing. Yeah, they were totally free on Switch Edition. Perhaps it was just Switch and Wii U then. But yeah, Fantasy, Natural, and City were totally free, and I believe there was another one which was free. Um, let's go see. Let's go see what the. I haven't looked at this. I haven't. I haven't put this word in city in a long time. Let's go see what the snow globe looked like then. It looks like. I don't. I've got to be honest though. I don't like sit. I don't like the snow globe in fantasy. I think it's one of them. Fantasy. I've put the world in a couple of times because I quite like fantasy. Wait until you see mobs. I mean, yeah, I have put it in all these before. They all wear suits. Yeah, that's looking nice. Oh my. Here we go. Let's go and should we? Let's go and try a different one for a moment. Let's go and try and see maybe fantasy now, because I know what to look at when we go to fantasy. Um, where's fantasy? That's the one. The ones I had to buy was the ones I had to buy was candy cartoon pattern, candy cartoon pattern, and then another three I got in a bundle. Um, I know exactly what to look at here. In fact, the hot air balloon looks quite cool, doesn't it? I the snow globe does look interesting. It looks like it's made of gold. Um, let's quickly have a look at then. I know what to look at here. It will be the monument to celebrate 4,000 subscribers because that was made out of iron, gold, and all those blocks. Is my Elytra not working? This is the thing to look at here. This is what it looks. This is what the monument to celebrate 4,000 subscribers. This is what it looks like. It looks absolutely incredible. It just looks like it was made for a king. As some random, random thing that you look at and go, yeah, I can't afford that. Um, thank you to all 150 of you that have watched this stream today. I didn't expect 150 of you to watch this stream. I need to go, sadly. See you tomorrow if you're live tomorrow. I'm aiming to be live, but then I've got a college assignment due in a couple of days, so I'm also trying to do that a little bit as well. So thank you for joining the live stream, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. There we go. What am I doing? I might actually end this stream now, to be honest, because I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.